Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining me today for a quick little 30-minute class. We're going to move just spinal stuff, hip stuff. If you have any last-minute requests, go ahead and place them in the live chat. And I also love to know, I always like to know who's there, so feel free to say hello and good morning. The playlist link is in the chat, so feel free to cue that up. No props necessary today. You can always have a blocker or strap handy if you feel like it. Otherwise, let's go ahead and we're going to start standing today, which is unusual, but we're going to do that. So I'm going to get this going and come ahead and go to the top of your mat. So standing here, I just want you to start off by just kind of doing some basic movements, shake things out. I'm going to tilt the speller down just a tiny bit. There we go. So just a little bit of like basic, shake your arms out, shake your legs out. It's free movement. A lot of times in my real classes, I make everybody do a bunch of stupid stuff for 2 minutes at the beginning of class. We're not going to do 2 minutes, but I do want you just to kind of flail around, get all your things moving, your toes, your fingers. Another 10 seconds or so, maybe twist your hips, maybe do some high steps, maybe do a couple of these guys, whatever feels good. Pardon me. And then go ahead and come on back to the top of your mat and just bring your hands behind your back, interlace your palms, squeeze your palms away, tuck your chin to your chest here and start to come back into your breath focus. So Ujjayi breathing, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And as you inhale, bring your shoulders up kind of high. And as you exhale, set them down on your back. So inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, down. Inhale, bring your palms away from your spine just a little bit more. Maybe widen your stance a little bit. On your exhale, fold forward. And I have to bend my knees to start off in the day doing this kind of thing. But if you don't have to, then go for it. Have your straight knees. I just want you to start to get into your chest a little bit here, into the back of your legs. And again, just moving around any way you need to move. Let your head be heavy here. And then go ahead and release your hands down, shake your hands out. Feel free to keep swaying. So I've got about 3 fists width in between my feet here. Take your left hand, bring them down to the inside, right in the middle of your feet. Inhale, your right arm up. I have a deep bend in my left knee. My right leg is mostly straight here. So reach that right hand tall for a big, big twist. One more breath in. Exhale, switch your hands. So deep bend in the right knee, left leg can straighten. Reach your left arm up on big inhale. Straight up from the shoulder here. Exhale, both hands come down. Heel to your feet so your toes are pointing off your mat. And right away, come on down into Malasana, into that squat. Moving side to side, getting into those inner hips. And keep rolling your neck out. Sitting up tall here, so don't hunch into your squat. Sit up tall. Take the left hand, bring the left hand in front of your left knee. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, you can stay right here, or you bring that right hand to a half bind behind your back. And if you want to take your left hand, you can reach your left hand back. And you might be able to find your right hand. I have to shimmy to do it at first, but once I get that bind, it's a nice way to open your shoulder right away here. Try to keep lengthening through your spine in this twist, this bound twist. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Go ahead and bring your hand up. Your hand was up. Shimmy side to side for just a moment. And then your right hand's going to come out. Left arm's going to extend up on your breath in. And you can either stay just like this or bring that left hand behind your back for a half bind. I'm going to take my right arm and reach and shimmy over and find my hand. Sometimes I feel like I got shafted and got really short arms. But I think I'm just really tight in my shoulders is the honest truth. One more big breath in. Exhale, go ahead and release that. Plant your hands, go ahead and stand up here. Heel toe your feet back through center. Inhale, unfurl your spine one vertebrae at a time. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale your shoulders down onto your back. Take Tadasana. On your inhale, sweep your hands up. Take your left wrist in your right hand. Exhale over to your right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale, switch wrists, switch sides. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back to plank pose. Take a big breath in your plank. Exhale, lower down for chaturanga. Keep your elbows pinned into your ribs. On your inhale, flip your feet, take a cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. So first down dog of the day for probably all of us. Go ahead and pedal out your feet here. Getting into the back of your legs. Take a big inhale through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, just walk your feet up slowly to meet your hands. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale your left wrist in your right hand, tilt to your right side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, switch wrists, switch sides. Inhale it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back into your chaturanga. And if you're hopping back, always land with bent elbows. Inhale for cobra, up dog. Exhale back for down dog. And the reason for landing with bent elbows is it's a little easier on your joints. It's a lot of work when you're jumping from a fold back to a plank pose. So just give yourself, it's like suspension. It's like your little shocks or your elbows. Big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. One more sun salutation. Sweep your hands up, big breath in. Exhale, tilt to the right side. Inhale up. Exhale, switch wrists, switch sides. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Remember, you can always pause halfway down or throw in some push-ups if you want a little more strength work early. When you're ready, take your cobra or your upward dog. And from here, take your knees wide. Come back to a child's pose. Press your forehead into the mat. Circle out your wrists here. So we're getting the blood flow moving quickly, but I want you just to still take time to ground. Walk your hands over to the right side here. Place your left palm on top of your right palm. Sink your left hip back towards your left heel. And direct your breath into the left side of your body, into your lungs, into your upper back, your core on the left side. Walk it through center and over to the left side. Place your right palm on top of your left palm. Sink your right hip back towards your right heel. Go ahead and walk everything back forward. Come into a forearm plank here. Tuck your toes. Knees are lifted, nice and strong through your core. I want you just to walk your knees one at a time. So drop your left knee and then your right knee, but keep your hips nice and level here. Just a little bit of light core work, getting things firing. Come back to that forearm plank. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale it up. We'll do one more. Exhale to tricep, back to forearm plank, second side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale to left tricep. Inhale it up. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale up. Exhale, left tricep. Back to forearm plank. Pop up to regular plank. Take a big breath in. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big sweeping reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come into your chair pose here. Sit low, hands come high. Big breath in. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Drop that right knee down. Take your Anjaneyasana. This is a great pose to start the morning. So sink into your Anjaneyasana for just a couple breaths here. Extend through your hands, shoulders come away from your ears, dropping your pelvic floor down to the mat, breathing into that right hip flexor. One more breath in. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, straighten out your left leg. Good deep fold over that left leg. Option for the groin stretch if you want to twist into the right. Option for the IT band stretch if you want to twist over to the left. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, walk your hands back forward, tuck your toes, extend your left leg up for three-legged dog. Flip into wild thing. That left foot comes behind your back. Hips come high, big back bend. Good morning, everybody. One more breath in. Come on back into your plank pose. Take a breath in. Chaturanga. Cobra, up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts on your inhale. Step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee down. Anjaneyasana, sweep your hands up. And as you exhale, sink a little deeper into that right leg, really extending through your hands. Lots of breath coming into that left hip flexor. Pull your navel to your spine here. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten out your right leg. And just sit in this stretch here for a few minutes, really opening up the backside of this right leg. You put pointing and flexing your toes, see what your body needs today. Take one more inhale. And on your exhale, you have the option if you want to twist over to the left side to get that groin stretch. We're going to come back. We're going to be doing all of our deep hip stretches in just a moment here too. Inhale it through center, and on your exhale, twist to the right side for the IT band stretch here. Inhale this back forward. Step it back into three-legged dog. Big breath in. Exhale, flip your dog. That right foot's going to come behind you. Big back bend again. Lifting your hips to the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, come on back into your plank pose in Chaturanga. Cobra, up dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, step or hop into your squat at the top of the mat. So right back into Malasana here. Sitting tall, lengthening through your spine a little bit more. As we start to open our hips, we can lengthen through our spine. Next breath in, sweep your hands up. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, heel toe your feet together. Come back into your chair pose. Sit low, hands come high, Utkatasana. One breath in. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, bring your palms away from your spine, and fold forward slowly here. Keep directing your breath into your shoulders, into your chest. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back. Chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Extend your right leg up. Stack and open your hip. Plant that left heel down. Really reaching through that right knee here. Three-legged dog, inhale. Knee to nose on your exhale. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale to your left tricep. Inhale it up. Exhale, walk your feet or walk your hands back to meet your left foot, the back of your mat. Standing splits here. You have the option to keep your hands on the mat, or you can grab your shin and calf. Working on a little stabilizer early on. Balancing is challenging in the morning, so let yourself wobble Hands to heart center as you start to stand into your airplane pose, Dagasana. Keep that right leg extending, shoulders coming back. Step up into your tree pose here. That right foot's into your left thigh. Woo, windy tree, stormy tree. Try to find your balance in your tree. There we go. One more big breath. Hands come up, that right leg extends long, and it might feel really heavy and tight, and that's okay. For 3, 2, 1, we're gonna land in our crescent pose. Warming up a little bit more, take a big breath in. Exhale, tap that left knee down, cactus your arms. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale it up. Exhale, cactus. Drop that left knee down. Plant your left hand down. Open that right arm up for a big twist. I want you to tuck your back toes, standing up into this twist now. On your next inhale, come into this revolve twist. So you're pushing the walls away here. Press that left heel back. It's like you're racing. You're like, no. Into your crescent pose. Inhale. Warrior 2 on your exhale. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, big reverse. Feel this lovely stretch on that right side. Deepen in your right knee. Inhale, back through warrior 2. Exhale for side ankle pose. If you'd like to take a bind here, feel free to reach around and grab your hand. And if you take that bind, open your chest back up to the left side of the wall or left side of the room. From here, straighten out your right leg. So it's similar to a bound triangle, but it's a nice deep stretch in that right hamstring. One more big breath. Exhale, bend back into that right knee. Release your bind. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your left hand down. Take your side plank here. So if you need to drop your left knee down for some support, feel free to do that. Otherwise, extend your right leg up. Exhale, tap that right foot behind your left foot. Inhale it high. Exhale it in the front. Inhale it up. Exhale, tap. This time, everybody, lift your right leg. Exhale it all the way forward. Drop your left knee down. Heel toe that right foot into pigeon pose. I love pigeon pose in the morning. Everything is just like, ah. Just like that. It sings to you. So for pigeon, if you want to stay tall, that's a perfectly acceptable place to be. If you want to fold forward, you can come down onto your forearms. Your head can come to the mat, but I really just want you to work on whatever your body does to get your glute and your outer hip on that right side. And I have a lot of people ask about, there's a big space between their hip and the mat. You can put a blanket or a block there. It is nice to have support there, but ultimately, if you're getting that stretch, then that's really what matters the most. So 2 more breaths in pigeon on this side. And then start to bring your hands back to center, tuck those back toes, step it back to plank pose, move through vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Second side, extend your left leg up on your breath in, stack and open that hip. Nice strong weight in both hands here, even though you're lifting high to that left knee. Come on back to 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to kick it up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale it up. Exhale to right tricep. Inhale to kick it up. Walk your hands back to meet that right foot. Take your standing splits at the back of your mat. And allow yourself to wobble. You can have your hands on the mat, or you can be grabbing your shin and your calf. One more breath. And then we're going to start to stand up into tree pose. That left leg's going to come directly into your right thigh. Make sure you're not putting any pressure on your right knee here. So don't put your leg right at your kneecap. Find yourself being grounded in tree pose. One more breath in. On your exhale, we're going to extend that left leg long. Hands can come high. And when you do this, make sure you're not leaning back too far. You want to have your spine try to be straight. Left legs are supposed to be heavy by nature. So take an inhale. Exhale. Whoop, right into your crescent pose. Set your feet on railroad tracks. None of this is pretty in the morning. It's not supposed to be. It's just supposed to wake you up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, cactus, and tap your right knee down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale it up. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, we're going to tap. Untuck the back toes. Drop your right hand down. A little bit of a twist here. Left arm extending up to the sky. One more inhale. On your exhale, now we're going to tuck those back toes so that right knee is lifting. Get your balance. And then we're going to stand up into this revolve twist. Again, pressing everything away here. One more breath in. Right back into that crescent pose. Take an inhale. Open the opposite side to warrior two. So nice heel to arch alignment here. Shoulders are away from your ears again. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, deep reverse in your warrior. Take a big breath in. Back through warrior two for one inhale. Side angle pose. So you can drop your left hand down to the mat if you'd like. If you want to take that full bind, right hand's going to come behind your back. Left arm's going to come under that left thigh. Open your chest back to the right side. Bring those shoulder blades together on your back. From here, go ahead and straighten out your left leg for a bit of a bound triangle pose. A little bit of a shoulder stretch here too. One more breath in. Exhale, bend back into your legs. Release your bind. Inhale, reverse all the way through your warrior. Exhale, curl your right hand down, landing in your side plank. So again, you can drop that right knee down for some support if you need. Otherwise, left leg comes up. Exhale, drop it behind your right foot. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale it in front. Inhale up. Exhale it back. This time, everybody lift the knee. If your knee is down, inhale your left leg. Step it to the top of your mat. Drop your right knee down. We're going to heel toe that right. Heel toe it to the right side for pigeon pose. Ooh. I'm always so curious. Like every morning is like, what's my body going to hate before today? Today, it's just these real tight outer hips. So feel free to stay up in your pigeon. You can also reach back for a quad stretch here in king pigeon pose, waking up that right quad a bit more. You're welcome to come down to your forearms. Some teachers want you to match what you did on your first set. I don't really care. Just do what your body wants you to do today, whatever that is. You might have been in Shavasana this entire time. That would be weird because you could still be in bed. But if that's calling for you, by all means, lay in Shavasana. One more breath on the side. On your exhale, bring your hands back under your shoulders. Tuck those right toes. Come on back to your plank pose. Take an inhale. Chaturanga. Cobra, upward dog. Downward dog, knees back to child's pose here. So pressing your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, inflate the backside of your lungs. Exhale, press your head down to the mat, really pressing your hands into the mat here too. Wiggle your hips side to side. We're going to do one more quick little sequence on each side. This is just my favorite little wake up, send you off into the day sequence. So go ahead and crawl on back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Hopefully things are feeling a little bit looser. Extend that right foot up. Big breath in. Right foot forward, left knee down. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Anjaneyasana here. Open your heart. One inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. Straighten out your right leg. Ardha Hanuman, a little more on the hamstring work. Take a big breath in. Exhale, walk it forward. Lizard pose for 3 breaths. So toes off to the corner of your mat. Just let that hip open on the out. Roll on your knee. It might feel really good. This is a great opportunity to give yourself a little foot massage too. Take one more breath. On your exhale, heel toe that foot back in through center. And we're going to pivot so we're in Skandasana. So my feet are flat on the mat, my right foot's flat, my left toes are gonna pop into the sky. Try taking your hands off the mat. You're giving yourself something to work on. Floating this balance. Take an inhale. Exhale all the way to the back of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale it back forward. Pivot onto the ball of your back foot. Bump your back foot in. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Flatten both feet on the mat. Exhale, fold forward for pyramid pose. Oh. Just a nice little hamstring pull on this side too. One more breath in. Exhale, we're gonna bend into that left knee. Bump your back foot back, plant your left hand. Extend that right arm up for that same twist we did earlier. One, inhale. Left hand plants, right foot steps back, side plank pose. Inhale your hips tall. Exhale your hips down. Inhale, hips up. Exhale it down, roll it back to plank pose. Move through your vinyasa. One inhale, downward facing dog. Left leg extends, breath in. Step that left foot forward. Drop your right knee down, untuck your toes. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Bring your palms away from your sky or from your spine. Sink into this Anjaneyasana. Open your heart. Maybe a little back bend here. One inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Straighten out your left leg. Whew. One more inhale. Exhale it forward. Hands to the inside of that foot. Heel toe your foot to 10 o'clock. Lizard pose. Let yourself open through that hip. Heel toeing everything right on back into center. Tuck your back toes. Bring that right foot forward just a little bit. Actually, no, sorry. Here, walk your feet over to the right side. We're taking our skandasana here. So hands to the inside of that left leg. Left foot plants. Right toes are to the sky. Try having your hands at heart center. You can also have your hands out. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to switch sides. The key is to stay low as you move from side to side. So keep your butt down to the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale right back to the front. Now we're going to pivot onto the ball of our back foot. Bump that back foot in. Feet kind of on railroad tracks here. Inhale to stand up tall. Exhale, fold forward. For your pyramid. One more breath in. On your exhale, bump that back foot back. Drop your right hand down. Open for this twist. Left hand reaches to the sky. I love this twist. It feels really good in my lower back and my left glute. With your right hand planted, take an inhale. Exhale, step it back to side plank. Inhale your hips high here. Exhale, set everything down. Inhale, hips high. Exhale it down. Roll it back to plank pose. Final vinyasa. Go ahead and move on through. Upward dog. Roll it back onto your shins. Take one breath in Virasana just to settle everything down. From here, roll onto one hip. Scoot forward on your mat so you have room to lay down. Come on down to your back here. Knees stack over shins. Let your knees fall to the left side. Open that right arm out to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, knees over to the right side. Arm out to the left. Inhale, knees up through center. Take your happy baby pose. Reach up. Grab the soles of your feet. And take any final movements you'd like to take. I'm going to do one quick little bridge pose by planting my feet, just lifting my hips to the sky for 2 inhales for 1 quick back bend. And when you're ready, release yourself down into Shavasana just for a moment here. Let everything go. Just ground yourself. Allow yourself the time to be still for a few moments this morning. Start to bring some movement back in your fingers and toes. Maybe make little fists with your hands, fists with your feet. And if it feels good, stretch yourself into a full body stretch. Eventually making your way back into your comfortable seat. We'll close with just one breath tonight. Today, this morning. Wow. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head to your hands. And just for a moment, allow your thoughts to drain away from your mind. I think it's important to give yourself credit for waking up and doing this today. Or whenever you happen to watch this video, give yourself credit for taking the time to give yourself a little space. On your next inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Big breath in. Exhale. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I hope you have a lovely and productive day, and I hope you think all kinds of wonderful, introspective, silver lining thoughts about today. It's Thursday, you're almost to the weekend, and I will see you in class tomorrow evening at 7-ish, I think. Stay tuned to Bellingham Treehouse Yoga for more class announcements. My name is Lacey. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.